It's been cool. I see a lot of stuff when I travel. I see a lot of stuff. I meet a lot of people. Like, you're all new people to me, which is cool. I like to meet new people. I try to be nice. It's hard. It's hard to be nice. It is. You ever waste niceness? Right? You ever waste it? Like, I was at a mall, and this guy was, I opened a door for a guy. Like, we're both walking out, and I saw him, like, right behind me. So I opened the door, and he walked through. And he stopped right outside the other side of the door and started checking his phone. So I was, like, trapped behind him. That's a waste of this. I only have so many of these left. Like, you can't be nice to everybody because there's too many people out there. There's something happening, right, where there's just more dumb people, right? Like, you guys have to have noticed. Like, it's not just me, right? There's something, yeah, and I don't mean people that have anything clinically wrong with them. I mean people that just do stuff like that just slow the day down for everyone else, right? Just dum-dums, right? Just free-range morons just out for the day, right? Just cage-free idiots, just like, yay! Yeah. Like, let me walk slow in a mall. The 5 of us are gonna walk side by side. Just try getting around, right? It's true, like I was driving, I'm on the highway, it's 65 on the highway. There is a car in the right lane going 45, going 20 miles an hour. I lost it. Like, this is one of those things where I have this fantasy, right? Where I just imagine I have a snow plow on the front of my car, and I can just edge them off. Like, just like, no, you don't get to drive here, right? And I go to pass the car, I want to give a look. Like, I like to look these people in the eye, right? I look over, it's a woman. She's not even looking out the windshield. She is looking out the driver's side window like this. Just a whole world of responsibility from the windshield, and she's just like, I'm out. I'm having a day here. Right? I think what we should have is we have a city, which is dumb city, where we just send all these people, right? I could name 100 cities right now, just a city, we just fence it off, put all the dumb people in it, let them live their lives, right? They just have happy lives in a slow city, it's fine. Right, like we have a division of the police you can call, like I can call the police and be like, hey, there's an idiot, and the police come, and they throw a sheet over her car, right? And she falls asleep like a parrot because she would, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, it gets slightly darker, she's like, oh, it's sleepy time, and just passes out, right? That's what would happen. Right? And the cops just gently take her car and they just put it in Dum City, right? They don't hurt her, they take the sheet off, and she just wakes up and keeps driving. It's like a whole different trade. She's like, oh, there's trees now, and just lives her life. She just goes into any house. She's like, this is my house, right? Like, I was at Starbucks, I'm in line at Starbucks. It's a long line, and they're like 15 minutes. There's a guy in front of me. He's in line for like 15 minutes. And he gets up to the counter, and he goes, what did I want? I could have, on my hands, I was like, are you gonna strangle him? Like, I couldn't control them. I was like, no, hands, no. Like, I couldn't do anything about it. But see, I should be able to call the police and be like, hey, there's an idiot at Starbucks, and the police come, and they throw a sheet over him, and he falls asleep. And they just take him to Dum City, they take the sheet off and he's at a Starbucks there, and he's like, what did I want? And the guy behind the counter is like, I don't even work here. I fell asleep in a Burger King, I don't know what happened. Right? And then he just starts pressing buttons. He just does his order, like that's it. Right? That's what we need.
Subscribe to Dry Bar Comedy for even more of the world's largest collection of clean comedy.